Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon. We're a little late today. But, woke up late. It happens. Still streaming though. Alright, so we got a new PB yesterday. It was honestly a pretty mid-run, but it just ended up working out because, yeah, animals weren't cruel to me this time. And we had a pretty good ending fishing segment. Our summer fish went really clean. The rest of the run was pretty average. Yeah. Anyways, hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Hello, hello. I need to shave. Golden TFT, congrats. Get a new season soon. The patch that came out today was the last competitive patch. They do one more patch that's like a for fun patch that kind of has a hint to what the next gimmick of the next set is, and then next set. The TFT might be Among Us again soon. We'll see if I think the set looks interesting. Much I actually want to play it. Among Us. I'm pretty sure it was the correct terminology or the correct wording. It's just that Among Us kind of ruined that phrase. Among Us. Among Us. I think it's more of a you problem if you have trouble thinking about anything but Among Us when you hear it, and not the actual word it's supposed to be. Sounds like a you issue. That's not what I was thinking when I said it. I'm also chronically online. 0.00 is fun. It is. I am very left. Big Forge. Yeah. I mean, it's the type of person, because I get that some people just want the record and then stop. But it's just like, I want a time that I'm happy with. I'm still not happy with the 207. Not nearly good enough for me. But at the same time, it's just like saying, oh, you're gonna continue playing after you got world record? Yeah, what do you want me to do? I'm sure you want me to continue playing Stardew, but as soon as I get a time I'm happy with, I'm not going to be playing Stardew. So it's like, why are you complaining that I'm playing after getting the record? My nose is... But it's, yeah, I mean, again, it's also at the same time. It's less about the record and more about getting a time that I'm happy with. Doesn't matter. Like, think about it like this. Think, like, obviously I'm not, like, technically a professional, like, athlete, but alright, so, oh god, what is his name? Usain Bolt sets a world record in running. He's just done with running. Why continue trying to improve your time? Undisputed best runner in the world. Why are you still running? You're just the best in the world already. Just stop. What does it matter? Just stop running. It makes zero sense in any other context, but apparently it's just normalized in speedrunning to just stop running after you get world record. Why bother to continue improving? Continue improving until you're satisfied or you're content with how much you've improved. And in my case, I'm just not content. My goal time is like a 2:05. I'm still 2.5 minutes off. Maybe. For cheap goods. Where are you going? Also, knows Gambit Thank you for the 14 at the start of stream. Like, I didn't need to eat that last cave carrot, but whatever. Kind of piss pace, but it's like times the warm up so far. Basically everywhere in this run outside of Lakefish can essentially save time. I straight up lost a minute and like 40 seconds to not getting a crystal fruit in winter alone, and then everywhere else you can still just save time. Some are harder than others, but favorite part of the run is the fact that we get to do a little of everything instead of just specializing in one thing. It's that we do everything, but we don't do everything for long enough where it gets boring. Yeah, early cat was in theory faster. I just executed it poorly in my run. I have 10 coal. I can't this coal cart. I skipped on 18. Still have to, probably didn't need to go to the bottom here. I'm fine on energy. Even if I got carrots, it's not even that great. And then the money from these barrels aren't great. I mean, I guess you could argue the 2 coal alone is pretty valuable, but not for the distance I had to walk. I think this was one of the times I should have just did it. Gone by like 420.
A ladder? That's the real question. 86. I don't see a ladder. hit that guy up way too high. See a ladder. Where are we at? 17 more. Up to 25. Okay. Bad. Crapper ended up lower than I would have liked, but what can you do? Low quartz. Not just get scammed out of not getting a good luck day. Not like money is that bad. It's gonna be hard to fit everything because I have 10 parsnips. And I need to hold on to quartz, but hopefully I just don't get everything. I'd be fine not getting any jades and just getting a bunch of frozen geodes and whatnot. No copper, but surely we can just get it from... rolls. 7 barrels are a little depressing. Probably should have killed those guys. I do need coal still. That's... For whatever reason, I thought that was Aqua. I think Aqua's bottom left on 7. Doing really good on resources, just not very good on money. Helps. More iron. First part is I really shouldn't be eating parsnips because this is a day 7's like supposed to be a really big cave carrot day. So, eating cave carrots to eat. Haven't gotten a good spawn for it yet. Thanks for the congrats, and thank you for the good luck.
Oh, this is kind of depression. Okay. Playing. I will start walking down there. Yeah, that's not good enough. There's no money. There's no money. That pace was dog shit. I'm still missing copper and coal. It literally happened yesterday. Watch yesterday's VOD. For that much coal, I can get away with it by getting the coal on the farm, but still. I was missing copper, it wasn't giving me copper, and that run was way too poor anyways, so I don't really care. My run basically came down to whether or not I would get a monster book or not. From the Dust Sprites. Not good enough otherwise. Day 1 was like average outside of like being down by 16 copper. Realistically, if I wanted that run to continue, I needed to skip the 7th and go on day 8 or 9 for better money. Day 7 money isn't like atrocious, but definitely more inconsistent. who get lucky. I wonder how many more monster Algo has to kill now that that book exists. If it's more or it doesn't make a difference in terms of like the amount that you already needed to kill in the first place. I know you can get the book to show up at the bookseller, but not that common. I wonder what the best way of getting slime is now. Do you innate enchant a weapon for Slime Gatherer to mass kill slimes on infested floors, or does Slime Gatherer work on the slime balls in the slime hutch? I'm sure he needs a bunch of slime for the slime eggs. Boo. And V can't even say it's rigged because she made the command. Keep placing this chest in the wrong fucking spot. Best luck day with 0 forge? Might be actually good run. Freebie. I expected there to be a freebie after the amount of rocks I already broke on the floor. God damn.
What is this for? Where the hell is my ladder? What about Hooters? Hooters parking lot? Twin Peaks? Oh, I thought we were talking trashy American places. Hooters went out of business or filed for bankruptcy. No, kegs take too long to get up. Preserve jars are pretty good. But you know what? Rocks to hit and not to hit? I don't. Me not breaking a rock at the start or every single rock at the start is me going for higher percent chances for ladders, which is looking across the floor first to see if there's a freebie, because if there's a ladder already on the floor, I can't get a ladder from a rock, so I'm wasting energy. And B, enemies have a 15% chance of dropping a ladder every time I kill them over a tile. Rocks, if there are no enemies on the floor, have like half that. In like best case scenario. Normally they're around a 4%, so why would I waste energy on rocks when I'd rather be killing enemies? Another reason. Because of this freebie existing, every single rock that I broke on this floor had a 0% chance of giving me a ladder. I wasted energy. So you gotta look at the floor first. You're gonna break rocks along the way because obviously you can just, you know, get lucky. But kegs are too slow. They don't get online fast enough, and then you have to deal with getting oak resin, which is also painfully slow. Especially since forging level 4 is required for tappers now, so it takes even longer to get. Reserve jars you can just flat out buy the entirety of the resources for, and they're really not that much worse. And they cycle faster, so you need less of them to be able to process everything. Well, at this point, it doesn't matter. The inventory slot of the emerald would go to a bugs meat, which I'm not going to find enough of to make an actual realistic difference. The only argument would be if I get another gem node, but I'm not going to say those chances are high, and I say that as there's one on my screen, but you know. Surely I just get a second emerald and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna already be. It's less expensive than everything in my inventory, so there's no reason for me to pick it up. I need the earth crystals. I need the jade, or I need the quartz. Less expensive than this. Less expensive than this. Less expensive. Whatever. If it was an aquamarine, I'd probably drop the emerald. 100%, but. Another piss copper, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna skip the 7th. I don't need food. I need money. Money is a big concern right now. I'm gonna take the neutral and just suck it up. I go out on the 9th on a neutral, then a 10th or 11th on a good luck day. If I don't eat these leeks, it's... God, okay, that makes it really annoying. Probably end up eating the silver quality leek, because I'm pretty sure it's more money efficient to eat it than the 6 parsnips. Nice aquamarine. Wait, I can get an early magnet ring from the barrel to the right of the ladder. Front. Well, that sucks. I tried to smash attack right there. Those pieces of coal and batwing. I guess I don't need it up. Be full. It's not even being that bad for neutrals, at least. Missing frozen tier, but Pretty sure that's an extra, or an extra aqua as well, so... Oh, no. A9 stuff. Alright. I want that. I think I just eat at this point. And then this is my inventory. Hopefully I just don't get a jade. Just the inventory. Alright, hopefully we can just get a iron at this point. No, iron and copper. Not worth it. I didn't know what it was. I only need 2 more coal. I'm not really actually concerned about coal.